Hello, I'm Adam McDaniel, and this is my course project for COSC 366. So I decided to target light chess users for the assigned phishing login page. I get this idea because my friends and I often send one another invite links to matches on the site, which makes for an excellent vector of attack. An invitation link could also be posted on social media to phish en masse. So there's multiple vectors of attack here. So to start, I downloaded the relevant HTML, CSS, and JS files. I just signed out and saved the login page. Then I made a minimal Flask web server. All it did was just hosted the login page, captured form inputs and a post request, and then redirected the actual chess website. So after I was able to get that completely working, I added the SQL database using SQLite and a vulnerable query. So I don't check the username input string, and because of that, the username could be used to use a SQL injection to drop the users table, insert some random value into users, whatever they want. They could manipulate users, or they could do an entire. They could do as many clauses as they want, or as many queries as they want after this query, because this is an execute script call. So really, it's endless what the possibilities are. This is very vulnerable, and open-ended, bad line. Note that the password can't do this. You can't use the password to do this. You can only use the username, because we store the hash of the password in the query. So there's nothing other than this could be nothing other than an integer. There's no way to get a string through here. After that, I added the download link to some quote unquote Oh, it's not hosted. To some malware. And the link to the hash, so you can verify that it is in fact this malware. And then finally, I generated a self-signed certificate using OpenSSL. So here's my certificate, here's my private key, and here's the line I used to do that. It's a one-liner. It's very simple. Yeah, so I'm the issuer. This is our class, my email. Yeah, that's valid for a year. So as you can see, I'm prompted to, oh yeah, and I did this so we can host over TLS. So you can see I'm hosted over, this is over HTTP, or HTTPS. So as you can see, I'm prompted to enter my username and password. So I'll just enter some random info, ASDF1234. And it'll show up in the terminal of the Flask web app. In the SQL database, as I said, it's stored in plain text, the username, and then the hash of the password. Yeah, so now I'm redirected to the, and afterwards you can see I'm redirected to the actual chess website. So now I can illustrate an actual SQL injection vulnerability. So whenever I use this username and any password, I'll just do 1, 2, 3, 4 again. The web server perpetually throws an internal error. So yeah, so through an internal error, but I'm not going to be able to get it back. Like no matter what I use now, it's like that thread is just dead. There's no way to get it back. So yeah, this is that's one way to mess with it. I could have just manipulated users somehow, maybe like clear the table, and then it would have been empty, and then I would be able to use it. But since it's dropped, it's not gonna be able to get past this line and then redirect me, so it's just gonna fail. So that's my course project. Thank you.